rarely try to get video in the rain. It's hard on the camera. I don't know what the hell it was doing, but at least from this you can tell how high the pond has come. We've had about an inch and a third of rain, and the pond's filled up pretty nicely. I'm trying to clean the lens, see something. For some reason the sensors just did this. Turned the camera back on a couple of minutes later to try to get the shoot where the water was going in, and the colors were back to normal. I don't get it. By this time we'd had about 1.3 inches of rain, 1.2 inches. I'm not exactly sure because I was outside. But you can see it's flowing into the pond. All the water for the pond comes through that chute except what directly lands on the pond. It drains 3 roads, and you can see it goes through this little grassy area. There's a big pile of leaves, and then you're into the pond with the cattails. You saw the pond from the other side already, so you know what it looks like. These pictures show you how little comes from that road into the pond. It's a very short drainage, and it's not raining real hard, but you can see how little water is actually making it off that side. Most of the water on that side tips the other way and goes into a drainage system rather than going into this rainwater pool. You can tell by looking at this that on a harder rain, a lot more water comes through there, a lot more forcefully. But, we're looking up the hill, and that's where 90% of the water coming into the pond is coming down. What I'm trying to give you here is how murky the water coming down this road is. You can see silt on the bottom. You can see it's kind of cloudy water. A little further up the hill, the silt is more obvious. You can see at the bottom of the puddle there that there's a layer of silt, and it's not just from the sandy area right there along the road. Further up the hill, more silt. We're getting closer to the source. I refer to this area as a delta. Coming off of the dirt road, the erosion, it's like a stream hitting the main road, and you actually have a delta formed by what's eroding off the road. Destination for this silt is the Rainwater Pool. I think this very clearly shows the delta form and the erosion channels throughout that road. And I think that gives us a pretty good reason to think that that pond is filling up with silt rather quickly, and might need to do something about it.